Are you waiting for success to happen, or are you making success happen? How are you doing that? Lynnie Wennerstrom with you, and I am here to do my very bestest to help you to change your self-talk. I am a certified self-talk trainer and a life coach. I'm also a spiritual guide and mentor. So today we are going to talk about this waiting, if you're waiting for success to happen, or are you doing something about creating your own success? And obviously, I'm going to talk about self-talk. I even have a phrase for you. I'm going to use a passage. I'm going to use a passage from Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book. And, sometimes we feel like we get stuck in a rut, or we're waiting for opportunities to present themselves. For whatever reason, we just feel like there's this stuckness inside of us. And I just thought this phrase would really work today when I was thinking about, like, what did I want to talk about for this? And so here's the phrase. And if you decide that this phrase can help you, I would write it down and I would repeat it 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night before you go to bed, 3 times right when you wake up, and 3 times before you go to bed. So, and throughout the day. So this is not an affirmation. This is so different than an affirmation. An affirmation is something you put on your mirror or in your, in your car or your refrigerator, or something, that your bathroom mirror, or the window in front of your toilet or whatever, so that you are consciously reminded of something. And affirmations are usually general and maybe not always spiritual in nature, but they can be, which is not a bad thing, but they're very general. And self-talk, positive self-talk, the phrases that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created are very, very specific. Your brain is so powerful. It is such a powerful mechanism, and it needs exact, precise instructions so that it can carry it out. So that you are not, so that you put yourself in a place where you're not waiting for success to happen for you, and so that you are making it happen for you. Let me share this passage with you and see how you feel about this. So, I don't wait for success to just happen, or quietly hope for good fortune to come my way. When it comes to my success, I choose it, I create it, I go for it, and I make it happen. That's from 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk. He has many books of 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk. This one is just Positive Self-Talk. So let's spin it around. You don't wait for success to just happen. No, you don't. Let's get a little attitude in here, right? Or quietly hope for good fortune to come your way. No, you don't. When it comes to your success, you choose it, you create it, you go for it, and you make it happen. Because that's who you are. You are awesome and amazing like that. That is exactly who you are. Isn't that fun? Who you are? I love that. So when you feel like you're stuck in a rut, or when you just think that it's like, well, I have my purpose and something is supposed to happen for me. And when you're thinking about, oh my gosh, Ruse, I did this, and I saw so many people doing this over the years, but just like, I went inside, and it was, and I just thinking, not inside the house, but went inside, and I just feel like it's time for me to rest and not really pursue anything, just to rest. And there were many years of various people's resting and other things, or just to let it go, or things like that. That's fine. If you're actually letting something go, or you're actually resting, and it's just a state of mind where you're at, and you're moving through something, and spirit really did move you to rest or do something. But if you're using it as a crutch, and crutches are great. They're great tools when you have a broken foot, or you have a sprain or something. but then you heal, the foot heals and you no longer need the crutch. So there's a time and a season for those things. So I remember having to tell myself, like, Lynnie, are you just, I just was thinking, I had gotten it from someone else. Somebody had said something about that they needed to rest, and I kind of went inside, and I don't even know why this came up to me. It's a memory that's so long ago, but it makes me laugh thinking about it right now, because I thought maybe I do just need to rest instead of like really trying to get, I was health coaching at the time. And was I health coaching? I think maybe I was in radio. No, I would not have been resting in radio. I was going crazy getting listeners and growing the ratings. So that was not it. And I wasn't there, not spiritually. So anyway, but I was fun. Someday I'll post the thing. I think I posted it one time. The winning, I think it's like 3 minutes or something. I created it and we won the best radio best radio for a large market, best morning radio show or best morning show for a large market. My co-host and me, and I put together all the little pieces and stuff. Anyway, now let's go away from me and go back to you. But I had that thought, so it wasn't in radio. It was when I think before I started health coaching or something. I can't remember. Oh, it was Periscope. Do you remember Periscope? Back in the day, it was like 2015. It had its first, where we all got together in New York, and there were so many of us that we were all scoping all the time, and man, we had thousands and thousands of followers, most of us who got on there, and that was kind of fun. But anyway, I think it was then, and I think that I thought that I should rest. And I remember thinking, because our family doesn't just rest. I mean, the immediate family, meaning my parents and the 7 kids, so the 9 of us, it was not something to just rest. Like, we did stuff. By gosh, you made it through. It's something I work through now. But I remember telling myself, are you really, did your intuition tell you to rest, or or slow down or something? Are you just being lazy? Now that's a program, right? Because that's one thing I am not, is lazy. But anyway, that's the story. So I think I was waiting for my success to happen for me. And so I did get in a rut. And who doesn't? Sometimes we get in a rut. So I've kind of gone on and on, but if you do, if you're waiting for opportunities to present themselves, do yourself a favor and go present yourself to the opportunities. So I don't wait for success to just happen or quietly hope. By the way, hope is a beggar. Think about that for a minute. I don't hope for good fortune to come my way. When it comes to my success, I choose it, I create it, I go for it, and I make it happen. Isn't that fun? I love that. All right. So that's the story for today. I hope you love that. That was for January 22nd. I'll come back with January 23rd. Love you so very, very much. I believe in you. You can do it. You can absolutely change your self-talk, just like using this phrase. Repeat it 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night before you go to sleep. And it will help you to rewire your brain. Remember, 21 days, at least. I do it 30 days because 21 days is just, you're dismantling, you're rewiring with different programs. And it's not an affirmation. It's a positive self-talk phrase. I love you so very, very much. And we'll see you for the 23rd. Oh, wait till we can talk about. Oh, how do you feel about the world's problems? That's what we're going to talk about. See ya, ciao.